Bro, don't I look like such an American frat boy? With the chain and the cap backwards. What's going on, bro? Chad. Nice to meet you, dude. Huh? I'm gonna go for this image, this video. Game check real quick. Fucking hell, bro. Hench. So, one of the reasons why you're probably addicted to porn, why women walk all over you, why you keep getting friend zoned, etc., etc. There's many areas of your life as a man that you need to kind of tick off and square away for you to feel masculine, for you to feel like an actual man and not like a boy or not even like a girl. Because a lot of you guys are walking around like bitches, bro, like females. And I mean that with no disrespect, but you're walking around like a female dog, right? Let's just call it that. The reason why you are in your feminine frame for a lot of your life is because, number one, there's probably a lot of reasons, but the one I want to focus on mainly is your agreeableness. For example, there's been times in my life where when I was younger, when I was like 18, 17, whatever, and I met my first proper girlfriend, like a serious relationship. I had plenty of girls before that, but there was nothing serious. It was just high school shit. This is the time when I met my first proper girlfriend. I had a long-term relationship with this girl. And at the start, I found myself just being very agreeable. Just kind of like, yeah, I agree. Or yeah, that's right. Or yeah, we can do this. Or yeah, like I never had my own opinion. I just agree with what the girl was saying because I felt like if I disagreed with her, there'd be conflict. And I was scared of conflict at that time. I didn't want any confrontation. I didn't want any sort of like turmoil in the relationship. So I just agree with everything that she said. Like, oh, we're going here today. Like, oh, okay. I don't really want to go there, but oh, okay. Like, that's how bitchy I was, bro. I was such a bitch at the start. And thank goodness, alhamdulillah, that I realised my problems. I realised my mistakes. And honestly, a lot of it was just being too agreeable. It puts you in your feminine frame. It puts you in this follower frame, in this sheep frame of just being led by someone else, by the girl, which is putting her in her masculine frame, which is why not only a lot of relationships nowadays are completely fucked up and it just switched on the head, like all the roles are reversed, it's just fucked. This is why people also don't feel very fulfilled either. You might look at yourself in the mirror and just feel like, you know what, I don't feel like a man, like a man, do you know what I mean? I don't feel masculine like that. I don't feel like hardcore, you know what I mean? Like if you go into war, part of war, the most masculine thing you can do is go to war. Part of that is being disagreeable. You have to disagree with the opposing side's viewpoint or what they're trying to do in order to go to war with them. So part of that is like, bruv, it all comes down to just being disagreeable. And not in a dickish way. Don't walk through your life and think, you know what, I'm just going to disagree with everybody just for the sake of it. Just because, oh, and now I'm masculine, I'm just going to disagree with everything everyone says. Don't be a dick about it. Just stay true to your beliefs. Find out what you believe. Find out your beliefs first and foremost, because again, they could change. They could fluctuate. One day you might believe one thing, something might happen and it might open your eyes a little bit. You might believe something else. That's fine. Find your beliefs as a young man, solidify them, and stick to them. Stick to your fucking guns. If you like Andrew Tate and you're with a girl and she says, oh, I don't like Andrew Tate, you know, he's a misogynist, he's this and that, don't just start going against your values and going against your beliefs because, well, I just want some pussy or I just want to get laid. Like, don't be a bitch. That puts you in your feminine frame. Girls can sense it as well. They know. They're very in tune with their energy. That's the point of feminine energy, is being in tune with the flow of the present moment. So if you're being, what's the word I'm looking for? Not ill-intended. It's kind of, if you're being deceiving, that's the word, deceiving, right? Your intentions are not pure. Your intentions are not true to who you truly are. They can sense that. Anyone can, really. I could sense it as a man. But females especially are very in tune with that. So they can sense your deception. They can sense that you're not being true to who you are. And it's very off-putting. It's just a complete turn-off. Because again, it's a very feminine thing, right? Following, just agreeing with everything, like being led by somebody else is a feminine trait. So you as a masculine man, in order to feel fulfilled, in order to feel like a fucking man, in order to have testosterone coursing through your fucking veins, you've got to be a bit, not disagreeable in the sense of, again, being a dick, but just stay true to who you are. I was on a date once with this Brazilian lady, and she was a bit older than me, but she had these views on Andrew Tate. And again, no disrespect to her. This is just what she has been conditioned to. This is what she has seen. This is what she has witnessed with her own eyes, and that's fair enough. But, you know, obviously TikTok and stuff, it kind of blows things out of proportion. The media, we all know how it blows things out of proportion and only focuses on the negatives. It tries to paint people in a bad light. It does that because it sells. It gets clicks, right? No one's really going to click on, oh, Andrew Tate donates this amount to charity. Like, it's not, not really exciting, is it? It's nice and wow, it's great, but negativity is what sells, is what gets clicks. So we understand that, and obviously that is what most people are conditioned to. It's just the normal media, TikTok, social media. They don't really have a wide understanding of how these things work, and that's completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, I was on a date with this lady, and she said to me, one of her questions, because she had like questions prepared for me for the date, which I found quite funny actually, but it was nice. And one of them was, what are your thoughts on Andrew Tate? And because I'm not a feminine little bitch, I'm not just going to be agreeable just for the sake of, oh, please give me some pussy. You must have abundance in life, because therefore you can afford to walk away. You can be prepared to walk away from something. You're not desperate, because when you're desperate, it causes illogical thinking. It causes you to do things that you normally wouldn't do in order to get what it is that you want, whether that's sex, food, water, whatever. If you're starving and you desperately need food, you might end up killing someone to get something. Like, if that was the only opportunity for you to get food, you might kill someone to get that food. You might do it. Now, normally you wouldn't do that, but because you're desperate, it causes that illogical thinking. So creating this abundance lifestyle for yourself, money, women, whatever it is that you desire, have it in abundance. There's plenty out there. There's unlimited amounts out there that the universe can give you for you to have whatever it is that you want in abundance. So going around this world with just a desperate mindset is going to cause that illogical thinking. That's a side tangent, but still, it's important to know. I have abundance, therefore I don't have to be desperate just to get what I want, because I have abundance. I can just go somewhere else and get it. So therefore I can stick true to who I am. I can stay masculine. I don't have to be agreeable. I don't have to be like, yeah, he's a misogynist. I hate Andrew Tate. Oh my God, yeah, you go, girl. Like, I don't have to start agreeing with her. I can say, you know what? And I did it in a completely respectful way. I didn't start saying, oh, the Matrix and just being a weird nerd. I did it in a very respectful way. I said, you know what? I understand why you think that. I completely understand, you know, your point of view. I get that. But let me just ask you, have you seen any actual evidence of that situation? Have you actually, like, has that been proven? Has that actually been proven? Or is it just speculation? Is it just, you know, the media just throwing things around? Has he actually said that? Because she said something like, oh, the reason I hate Andrew Tate is because he's a misogynist. And do you know why he went to Romania? He went to Romania because he said that it makes it easier to rape the women and human traffic the women. And I said to her, has he actually said that? Like, please show me evidence where he said that himself. Please. Obviously, never happened. So, you know, there's no evidence to be found. But with that being said, I could have just sat there and gone, yeah, I hate Andrew Tate, he's a misogynist. I know exactly what she wanted me to say as well when she asked that question. She didn't want to hear the answer that I gave her, which was, yeah, I like Andrew Tate. I respect what he stands for. I respect the things that he tries to push on young men. Health, go to the gym, strong, protect and provide, etc., etc. Strong mind, strong body, positivity, not feeding into things that take your power. I love all that shit. Yeah, like, yeah, that's a bit of me. So I told her that. And I was like, yeah, I respect what he's trying to do. And I understand some of the things he says. I understand how it can be misinterpreted. Is that the word, misinterpreted? Misinterpreted, that's the one. I understand how it can be misinterpreted, right? I understand that. And I said it in a very respectful way, but I still disagreed with her point. And guess what? And again, this is not me, like, exposing the girl. We had a nice night together. Let's just put it that. We had a nice night together, okay? So even though we disagreed on certain points, because I stayed true to who I was, and again, that's a very masculine thing for you to do in the face of adversity. In this sense, that adversity was me potentially not getting laid tonight because I might disagree with her, and it might be a bit of conflict. Oh my God, you'll find that it actually increases attraction, because 99% of guys are agreeable. 99% of guys are going to sit there and go, hey, Andrew Tate's a misogynist, I hate him, just because there's a woman around, just because they want to get laid. 90% of guys will do that. So if you can be the 10%, the 1%, whatever, that disagrees and stays true to his values and his beliefs and what he believes in, if you can do that, that is attractive, regardless of how the situation is panning out, regardless of whether or not you guys are, like, actually arguing about it, you're having a proper full-on disagreement, you're still going to get laid, bruv, because you're still a masculine man. She's still attracted to you. That doesn't change the attraction because, oh, we have different viewpoints on eating meat or whatever. She's a vegan and I love eating meat. Like, I'll eat a steak in front of her. That's fine. I'm still getting laid tonight because I'm staying true to my values. Do you understand? That is masculine. Whereas if you start agreeing with her just because you want to get some pussy, that is you being in your feminine frame. Oh, please lead the way, please. Like, yeah, I'll do everything. Yeah, I agree with all of it. Yeah, we can go here. Yeah, we can do that. Take charge of your fucking life. Take charge of yourself and take charge of the people around you. Not in a tyrannical way. What's the fucking word? My words are all over the place today. Usually my vocabulary's on point. Tyrannical. That's the one. Tyrannical. See, they're there It's first thing in the morning, bro. I'm just warming up anyway. But yeah, not in a tyrannical way where you are being bossy and you're forcing people to do what you want to do, but just in a way where it's like, you know what? Taking a girl out on a date. Let's go here. Do you like Italian food? Yeah, cool. I know a place. Meet me here. Or even pick her up, bro. If you've got a car, pick her up. Whatever. We're going here tonight. Wear this. Wear a nice dress. Put some heels on. Meet me here. Bam. She doesn't even have to think. She's just being led by you. She can surrender to your masculine energy, your masculine essence. You can lead her. Hold her hand. We're going here tonight at this time. Cool, bro. That's so attractive. I promise you right now. Being too agreeable because you're scared, because you're intimidated, because you're not quite sure how people are going to react, that is never going to serve you in a positive way, ever. Because even if you get what you want, even if you get laid because you agreed with her and Andrew Tate's a misogynist, you know that you're a bitch. You know that you took the easy option. You took the coward option. You know that doesn't even count, bro. You didn't get laid. That doesn't fucking count. Because you did it in the bitch way, the slimy way. So just keep that in mind. Of course, there's a dog invasion. Just keep that in mind. The coaching's down below if you want to learn more from me on a personal level. You can save yourself the years that I've had to learn this shit and just bam, straight to the top. Look after yourself, stay safe, and I'll see you soon.